Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you an overview of building your site. So this video will just go over kind of the whole strategy and then the high level view of building your site. And then the subsequent videos will be the actual breakdown of building your site. So like installing plugins, creating content, or outsourcing content. Okay, so let's go through the overview. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have a plugin and a theme. So if you watch the other video, you've already installed WordPress, and there's just certain plugins that you need to have for SEO purposes and just to make your site faster. So the plugins, the main plugins are basically the SEO plugin. So you could use Yoast SEO, which is I have the link here. And then another plugin that you'll need is a tracking code manager. So this is a plugin that makes it easy for you to install Google Analytics, and in the future, if you want to use the Facebook Pixel or any other kind of analytics you want to use, Tracking Code Manager makes it really easy to use with WordPress. And then finally, we have a catching plugin. So basically what it does, it makes your site super fast because it preloads content, the latest content. So that's what the plugins do. We'll add to this list in the future, but these are the main ones you need for the basic minimum of a site. And then for your theme, you want to use a theme that is simple and elegant. Simple and elegant themes are the best. And the theme must be responsive. So what do I mean by responsive? A responsive theme is a theme that can be used for any device. So whether that would be a cell phone, if that's on a tablet, on a laptop, and on desktop. So basically, when it means responsive, it means the website, the theme, changes according to the device that the user is using. So if someone is on the phone and looking at your website, the website will be resized in a way that it will look and be able to be read on the phone. And versus on a desktop, because you have so much resolution, it's a bit different. So that's what responsive means. And it's 2017, so most themes are responsive, so you don't have to usually worry about that. And then another tip and strategy is if you come across a site, let's say you come across a competitor site or a website that you actually really like the design of, you can use a tool or a website called the wpthemedetector.com to find out the theme, and if it's a theme that you can possibly buy and use that theme. Okay, that's what I used in the past to find out what kind of theme a website was using, and that website WP Theme Detector is very helpful. And in the theme that I'm going to be using for these particular videos for you is the Thrive themes. Thrive themes are they're responsive, okay? They're very easy to use themes, and they look good, and they're very simple and elegant. And another thing is they're very newbie friendly. So you don't have to be a tech expert, you don't have to know any coding. It's very easy to use, and you can get Thrive themes from thrivethemes.com. And also another thing is Thrive themes is always being updated, so it's not like you buy a theme and then it's not updated ever. So this company, they're always updating their themes, so it's really great. Okay, so another part of your site that a lot of people forget about is the media and logos. So you're working on a site. Where do you get your images and videos? You can use Google, and you can use images in Google, but if you want to be safe, you want to use images that you're allowed to use. So stock photo sites are great for that. A great one that I use is depositphotos.com. For videos, you can use YouTube videos, because YouTube has whenever someone uploads a YouTube video and it's public, they give out some of those rights. So you can use those videos on your site. And then for stock videos or videos that you want to incorporate into your own videos, you can use stock video sites like videoblocks.com, right? And the main one here that people get a lot of trouble is the logos. Like, how do I create a logo? I'm not a very design-centric person. Creating your logo is actually very easy. You can actually use free websites like logomaker.com, which I'm going to use to make our logo for our example site, Home Security Denton. You can use other sites like graphicsprings.com, where they'll create a logo for you, but you have to pay. Or you can hire someone on fiverr.com for maybe $5 or $10 and tell them just to make a business logo. Now, when you're saving your logo or when you're getting it created by someone like on fiverr.com or some other service, make sure to get it in the PNG format so that the white background is transparent, so you don't have to, do Photoshop editing and all that fun stuff you don't want to do, okay? So that's the media and logos. So you're probably thinking, wow, this is a lot of information. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't worry, this is what this slide is for. So how do you actually create your site? What's the strategy? What do I do? Where do I get the content? If it's a client site, clients will usually have the information you need to create their site for them. If they don't have it on hand, you can always go to them, create a questionnaire, ask them kind of the basics like what are the services you provide, what are your operating hours, what's your phone number, what's your address, where's your business located, what products and services they're selling, and what their contact information is. Now, if the client doesn't have any existing content besides that, then you're gonna have to create the content yourself, or you're gonna have to outsource it to writers and charge the client for those services. And clients are willing to pay for that because it's a site that's gonna help them earn income in the future, right? So usually it's a business expense. Clients are really understanding in that way. Now, if it's your own site that you're building, for example, in my case, Home Security Denton is my own site, I'm gonna have to write my own content, or I'm gonna outsource it. I can write my own content, but to save time, I'm gonna use a writer. So I'm gonna outsource my content writing. Okay, and what's the strategy? So I'm starting from a blank slate, Lang. What do I do? I'm so overwhelmed. Okay, don't worry. What you can do is you can emulate what the top sites are doing. So let's say, for example, I'm doing Home Security Denton, right? So I would type in to Google Home Security Denton, right? And then I would look at the top search results, and I would basically look at all the results and see what they're doing and kind of basically emulate it. So if they have an About Us page, if they have a service page, I'm going to do that. And if they have specific pages for specific problems in that particular niche, I'm definitely going to create a page for that. So you want to emulate what the top sites are doing, and then also obviously put your own keywords in and your own pages, which we'll talk more about in future videos. And finally, before I go and we actually go into the nitty-gritty of how to install a plugin and how to install the theme and all that fun stuff, I want to talk about site structure. So this is kind of the basic site structure that we're going to be creating. As you can see, we have the home page, we have the about page, the contact, the blog, terms of service, privacy policy. These are kind of the basic top level pages that are going to be on your site. Okay, and then the blog page will have 3 blog posts. So the blog page will have links going to the blog post 1, blog post 2, and blog post 3. So these arrows are actually links. Okay, and then from the home page, you'll be linking to your money site pages. So your money site pages are the pages that you want to rank along with your main home page, which is your domain name. So you can have more than one money site page. So this is just an example here. So let's say I have 3 keywords that I want to rank for in this particular niche, then I would have 3 money site pages. Right now, this is as I've said, this is an example money site page, and then from this money site page, you'll have it going to so you have links going from the money site page going to your support pages. So basically all these supporting pages will be linking and supporting your main money site page. And what it basically does is it provides support for your money site page. So when the Googlebot goes and looks at your site, it sees that, oh, it's not just a bunch of pages that are trying to rank, but it's an actual site that has related information from supporting pages going to the money site page, and then the money site page also going to its support pages, so it looks more natural. And that's kind of the basics of building your site. This is like I said, this is an overview, and we're gonna go in more deep detail on creating your website from start to finish.